Hi guys, welcome to the music school. Tuesday live at 5 p.m. Every Tuesday it's called the music school TMS Trivia. My name is Asrar. Today I'll be talking you through the DDJ 200 versus the DDJ 400. These models are the entry-level models by Pioneer. They are controllers and they would need a laptop, an iPad, a phone, an Android phone, a tablet, whatever to function. They do not function by themselves. So let's get through with it. This here is, if you can see, it's like a toy packaging. The DDJ 200 has faced a lot of flack from professional DJs. Well, it's not the fault of Pioneer. I'll tell you through later why Pioneer have done what they've done. This is the packaging of the DDJ 400. Pretty common and recognizable with all the things that they do in line with the DDJ series. So coming to the price, the DDJ 200 comes in at 14,000 and the DDJ 400 comes in at 25,190. But you can get in touch with the music school for better prices. Okay, I'm going to talk you through both these controllers, what they have in them and how it's going to help you with your DJ career, or if you're just starting out as well. Now the DDJ 200 comes with this sort of a splitter cable. If you can see, one goes to your headphone and one goes to your booth out or your speakers, monitors out. The DDJ 200 is bus powered. It has no audio outputs, and the DDJ 400 has got RCA audio outputs. As you can see here, it's only got an RCA output, and this is also bus powered. It does not require an external power connection. Both are very portable, handy to take around. And here, if you look here, the DDJ 400 has got a mic input. So basically you can use a mic along with it, and the mic's volume is given right here. The mic lays over the two tracks that you would be playing from here, so the volume control would come out of here. Okay, now with the DDJ 400 you also get their record box license key, you get manuals, and you get their MIDI cable, which also comes with this one. Okay, so this one belongs to this one belongs to this one belongs to this, and a bunch of handy manuals and service papers. Anyway, let's get beyond this. So coming to the DDJ 400, you would see that it's got individual trim channels, the volume channels for each channel, but the 200, let me check, the 200 does not have it. It's only a 3-band EQ on the 200. You cannot control the volume level of each channel on this, the trim. It's got a rotary knob here that will help you select your tracks. The 200 has that missing. And then coming to the effects section here, it's completely out on the 200, but it's available on the 400. You can assign the effects to channel 1, channel 2, or the master. You also have the level, the main level, the master gain that's given here. The 400 also has looping features, just like in the CDJ, the loop in, loop out, loop exit, which is again missing in this. Noticeably, the jogs in this one are tinier than this one. And what else? So the 400 runs only with a computer. You cannot run it using your smartphone or your iPad. This one, the tiny one, has got the Bluetooth functionality, so it helps you connect wirelessly to any DJ software. I'll show you. They've also got a DJ software called the Algorithm, which is available on iOS and Android as well. So the DDJ 200 can be connected to your phone or your iPad or your tablet or the latest Android smartphones, and you can do some pretty cool things with the touchscreen that's available on your thing. But the DDJ 400, it's elder brother, though they behave like step brothers. The elder brother here connects only to a laptop. It does not have the Bluetooth functionality, so you cannot connect it to your smartphones or your iPads as such. But coming to this one here, you would need a converter like this, the Belkin Thunderbolt to Thunderbolt and the audio one, or the Thunderbolt to the audio. Why? Because the new iOS products don't have the 3.5mm jack in it. You would need this if you would want the power running with the audio, but if you're excluding the power, then this would do. Now the disadvantages are when you're using the DDJ 400 using your smartphone or your iPad, you would have to keep it in airplane mode, because if you get a call, then it's just going to cut off your music. That on the other hand is not an issue with this, because it's not going to run with that. And then so the advantage of having this is that if you have small kids at home, you could gift it to them and see how much they really want to explore the field of DJing without spending a bomb on the Pro gear that we have here, like this or this. Anything that's beyond it's just like a toy. You'd be spending more, like almost as much as a basic smartphone, because it comes in at just about 15,000. You could give it to your child, he could connect it to your iPad, your phone, and then you could see where they want to take it from there. Though it does not have a lot of hands-on functionality like this one. So the distinction between the two is that this gives you more tactile control on many other features that would help you actually explore and push the boundaries of DJing. So then you could take it out there to a club system, because it's got an RCA out. You could connect it to a channel on your mixer and perform on this. But on the other hand, you cannot do it with the 200. The 200 is purely a system that you can use in your house for smaller parties, to give in a minor's hand to see what they want to do with it. But the 400 here is for somebody who might actually explore to become a DJ, like who wants to explore the field of DJing, wants to push the boundaries and understand what a DJ can do by throwing in all these effects that are given here. In Rekordbox, you have an option of mapping what effects you want given to these buttons here. So then it's quite handy. Now coming to another feature that's available on this but not on this. So as you can see, they've got performance pads, very plasticky feel to them. I think it's a little plasticky on this as well. Okay, this is a little more rubbery, so you could do a lot more pushing, like a little more I would say aggressive style of use. But nonetheless, this also has quite a good build quality with it. Now if you see the performance pads, this has got a lot more features on this. It's got the hot cue. You can switch to hot cues, you can switch to beat loop, you can switch to beat jump, or you can switch to a sampler. Now the sampler is something that is very cool. You can put in samples on your Rekordbox and then add it to your tracks and stuff like that. But here, these performance pads would need you to put your hand out, reach out to the software every time you want to make a change or switch between any of these functionalities. Okay, so the 400 comes with a license, the 200 doesn't come with a license. Now what sets apart these two is who it's actually made for. This guy here has been facing a lot of flack from professional DJs. They've been questioning Pioneer as to why they've actually put out this product. It's a toy. It's been getting a lot of trash. But if you are somebody who is giving this trash, just know that it's not made for you. It's made for a section that is much more younger, more curious, a section that wants to discover, a section that wants to explore. It's made purely for them. If you're somebody who's criticizing this, then this is definitely made for you. It's got all the features that you would want on it. And Pioneer have not overlapped the functionalities of this and this. They've kept both the systems quite distinct and apart, so it will help you make a better decision as to which one you want to make a purchase of. It's not too hard to distinguish and find out. This comes in at 15, this comes in at 25. Just going to pay 10,000 extra. So if you have the money, you could go for this. If you don't have the money and you're somebody who's just starting out in the world of DJing, you could still go with this. What else? So that's pretty much it about the differentiation between the two. Any questions in the comments? The track playing in the background is one of our faculty weird sounding dude here. It's out on Sudbeat now. It's called Mind Over Metal, and it's out on all platforms for you to stream, buy, purchase. Any questions you guys have, you can leave it in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to answer it for you. Or if you have no questions now, you want to get in touch with us later, you could do that anytime later as well. We're always here to reach out to clear your doubts, to help you out. We're just one message away on social media. And if you want to know more about our courses, you can head to the Music School's website, themusicschool.in. The Music School spells as THEMUSICSCOOL. There is no H in it. You can check out the spelling on top here. And you can visit us, give us a call, find out more about our courses. Our courses start from the crash course to our professional programs with Pioneer's brand ambassador Tuhin Mehta, who's a guest visiting faculty at the Music School. The crash course is designed for just a month, and it will help you get through any basic mixing techniques on any controller that you choose. This here is the XDJ RX2. It's an all-in-one controller, or you've got the 200 or you've got the 400, and there are bigger brothers of these as well, the DDJ 1000 and so on and so forth. So you could do the crash course and learn how to DJ in a 1 month program, or you could pick up the 3-month intermediate program. Or if you want to take it a notch higher, you can do the professional and the master, which includes internship for a month. And if you're good enough, we also offer placements. Any questions? You can leave it in the comments below. If that's it, that's from us for this week. Play a mini set today. Oh, I forgot to also tell you guys, I am playing on the 31st of October. It's been a long while. My name's Asrar. I am playing for Deep Dictionary. The event is on the 31st, Saturday, 7 p.m. to 12 p.m. Deepak, I will see you there. And if anybody else has any questions or doubts or on how they can purchase the tickets, they can get in touch with me. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the small walkthrough of the DDJ 400 versus the DDJ 200, what they do, who it's meant for, how much they're priced at, where you can pick them up, and what comes in the box. If you want to gift somebody, the 200 would be ideal. It would be great because you don't know what their level of interest is. They can just fiddle around with this, always upgrade to this. This apart, we are also Pioneer DJ India's official resellers. So if you want to buy any product that's covered under warranty and service and guarantee, you can get in touch with us on the numbers provided. That's it from me. I'll see you guys. You can visit us at the school. I'm always here from Monday to Friday. So is our faculty. We are always here 7 days of the week. We hope to see you soon. Thank you.